to represent their classes. They are chosen and nominated by their classes, and they exemplify the character traits here at Stephen Saywell. From my class, Shyla Davenport. Mrs. Campbell's class, Elise Donovan.
Nah, that's rude. I know.
I agree.
6 hours a day, 5 days a week, 40 weeks a year, and 10 years of our lifetime has been spent in this building. It seems like just yesterday we were exploring it for the first time. I remember the hardest decision we had to make in kindergarten was what color of crayon to use. Now we are deciding our course selections for high school. Wow, it came quickly. Now let's think back to that very first day. A day filled with smiling faces, butterflies in our stomach, and so much excitement that we couldn't stand still. It was the very beginning of our journey here at Saywell. When we first came into the hive in kindergarten, all we could see were unfamiliar faces. But those unfamiliar faces soon turned into friendships. Friendships that were easily broken, but easily mended with just the share of a snack. Then came the primary grades. We became a little bit smarter, and our imaginations continued to grow. It was the days when our parents began to trust us enough to let us pick out our own outfits. Even though it may have looked ridiculous, they were so proud. I remember having competitions at lunchtime to see who could drink their juice box the fastest. We all continued to grow and live each day, always looking forward to the next, soon becoming juniors. We felt superior over the primaries, but still had the intermediates to keep us in our place. Becoming juniors gave us so many more things to look forward to. Things like competing in track and field, joining sports teams, playing the recorders, and the amazing trips such as Claremont. I still remember the time it began to pour rain and all the teachers were telling us to come inside, but of course none of us wanted to. Or the time when we sat in the hallways and played Would You Rather before bed. It was a great trip. I didn't think it could get any better, but becoming an intermediate proved me wrong. Although classes became harder, homework took up more time, and getting up in the morning became way more difficult, these last 2 years were the best. We became the leaders of Saywell, and the younger ones looked up to us, just as we used to do with the older grades. Friendships became more reliable, and we started to look at life with a different point of view. We understood the character traits on the wall better, and realized that there was more to it than getting a piece of paper and your picture up on display. Even though sometimes we're tough, and we wanted to give up, and let's face it, just live with our parents the rest of our lives, we managed to make it through. Guys, we're finally graduating. We made it. The thought of graduation to me was always bittersweet. Of course I'm excited to continue moving forward in life, but unfortunately, that means saying goodbye to those who have helped make me who I am today. Our years here at Saywell haven't just taught us how to solve math equations or how to shoot a basketball, but they have taught us life skills. Things like everyone makes mistakes, but it's how you learn from them that really counts. Not everything is going to turn out how you want it to, but we still just have to keep moving forward. We've been taught to never give up and to always be ourselves. Even though we may have not always got along, we always knew in the bottom of our hearts that we cared about each other. I'm surprised we aren't sick of each other after spending a decade together. Now we shall part our separate ways and follow our own paths of success. This path will be different for everyone, but we will all make it somewhere. Wait, let me pause for a second. We definitely did not reach this point by ourselves. I know I couldn't have done it without all of you here tonight. First, I'd like to thank all of my classmates. I would like to thank you, first of all, for this amazing opportunity of being your valedictorian. I've dreamed of it since I was young. More importantly, I would like to thank you guys for always being there and bringing a smile to my face each and every day. Next, I would like to thank all of the teachers and Saywell staff for not only teaching us the curriculum and providing a safe learning environment, but so much more. You've taught us the basics of life and helped prepare us for our promising future. Even though sometimes we can be difficult, you always continue to provide a positive attitude. Finally, I would like to thank all of the parents and relatives. You've supported us the entire way and pushed us when we wanted to give up. We were always able to count on you to be there when we needed a little help. I would especially like to thank my own parents for teaching me the things I need to move forward in life. Oh, that reminds me. Tonight might be a good night to ask your parents for a little extra cash, as I'm sure they will be more relaxed and proud of each and every one of us. This milestone in our life came a lot quicker than I expected it would. It's hard to believe that in just 2 months we will be starting high school. We will be back at the beginning, just like kindergarten, but this time with a little more knowledge. I will never forget my years here at Saywell, or any of the people I've shared my time here with. Are you guys ready for the exciting years to come? I know I was born ready. I'm honored to say thank you and goodbye on behalf of my 2014 graduating class. I would like to leave you with this one thought. You will never be perfect, but you'll be perfectly you.